Mercy is having the reason to judge or charge penalty to someone and not doing it or being lenient. Mercy doesn't mean no consequences. While showing mercy can be without punishment, penalty, or judgment, it doesn't always mean that. Instead, the punishment may be less than what might be fully deserved or what the law might allow. Commonly, the genocide of the 7 nations in Sodom and Gomorrah is cited as proof that God is merciless. However, this interpretation ignores key biblical context that establishes a known, universal standard of behavior and God's immense patience before judgment. The people of the 7 nations in Sodom and Gomorrah, as descendants of Noah, lived under a universally understood moral law. This standard was established after the flood through the Noahide laws, Genesis 9:1-7, which reiterated and expanded upon the Adamic laws, Genesis 1:28, 2:16-17. This universal standard, including prohibitions against murder and other moral evils, was widely known. The destruction was not a merciless or arbitrary act, but a final judgment enacted after a prolonged period of extraordinary divine patience. As recorded in Genesis 15:16, God told Abraham that his descendants would not inherit the land because the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet complete. This signifies that God waited centuries for the wickedness of these peoples to reach its full measure. For example, during the 400-year period Abraham's descendants were in Egypt, the Amorites and other Canaanites persistently engaged in wickedness, including child sacrifice and extreme sexual immorality. The destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah also demonstrates God's restraint and patience. God did not destroy the cities without warning. In the narrative, God was willing to spare the cities if at least 10 righteous people could be found, Genesis 18. Before judgment, God sent 2 angels to the cities to observe the extent of their sin, showcasing a desire for mercy over destruction, and even showed mercy to Lot and his family, extracting them before the judgment was carried out.